show you.
Chef, is this bubble sugar as well?
This is eruption sugar right here.
Eruption.
Eruption sugar, for lack of a better name. All right, I take ice that has been sitting out. You can see that I sprayed this. Now, if you do some other kind of container that has no holes, like say you do like an 8-quart container, you just want to do a small piece, you really don't need to spray it because it's not going to stick. So I'm going to put the ice right in the middle. And you can see it's a very, very wet ice. Has anybody got any more ice? Yeah. I just want to make my piece a little bit bigger. Now, depending on the size of the ice, how wet it is, how hot your sugar is it still hot?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't take it off, just leave it hot. This one we don't want to shock, we want it nice and hot. So we want it really, really hot, okay? So I've sprayed the pan, I've got this holding here. We could do crushed ice too, it gives it a little bit different effect, a little bit more closed. But let's say you want the bed of the ocean, and you wanted maybe that in the brown, you can actually do that over crushed ice and kind of make depressions and pour it over there. But it does, it melts the ice and it creates little depressions in there, if you will.
So you said this will look like coral?
It will, hopefully.
You want it when it's at a raging bubble?
Yeah, I just want it boiling, so.
Now you do have to worry about removing the bubbles, or is it not?
No, we're not going to shock this. You'll see why.
Okay.
I want this as hot as I can get it. Now, it'll give you a different effect. You could pour it not being that hot, but it'll give you a different effect, and it's a little denser. It doesn't open it up as much. I like to make it nice and hot.
Alright.
Okay, boiling?
Big bubble action.
Okay, good. So I'll set it over here somewhere. That's good. All right, then we're going to go right here in the middle.
Kelly, you got that?
And I try to keep it away from the edges. All right, we're just going to do that much. And now we can go ahead and shock this, and I'll run out to my car and get a mold. So let's shock this. Okay, I'll let that sit there for a second.
Chef, do you want us to do anything with the clay at the moment?
Yeah, what we're going to do is I'll do the demo on the clay or whatever. So yours you can just kind of shut off. I'll
Yeah,
do the
it's
demo, and then that way when we come to it, we'll be ready and you know, be ready. So this one is just going to sit here, and we have to let this finish right here. You could put ice on top. Okay, if you wanted to cool it down even quicker, which Chef will do for demo purposes. Okay, then we're going to take this out of here. And this cools down pretty fast because it's against ice. This technique can also be used for tempered chocolate. Now you probably learned that chocolate and water don't mix, especially when you're tempering. But remember, the chocolate is already tempered. This is very, very cold. When you pour it in here, it doesn't affect it because it sets immediately. So we're going to take this, get this out onto here. And you want to get this out as quickly as you can. All right, this one's pretty flat. We'll do another one. This one's pretty flat because the sugar wasn't super hot. So just because it was cooking or boiling, it wasn't mean it was hot. We can get a really dramatic one. So
What temperature do you want it?
basically 320 and then pour it right at that time. So that's okay. We were doing two different things over there. So you guys can cook another one. We'll do one more so you guys can get it nice and hot. Well, that wasn't too bad. We could actually use that.
It turned into caramel. It's not bad, but we have caramel.
Yeah, so you can cook some more. So if you can't get all the cubes out right away, just let it sit. All right, and then they will come out. Let that drain. Okay, but hotter sugar, we're going to get more height to it, and more open areas or whatever. So they'll do another one. They'll get everything set up again. Then we'll do it. And we'll pour it nice and hot. Okay. All right. How are we now with our bubble sugar?